Needles of pain dropped to my earth on a hazy, crazy morning. Thick dark clouds hide a clear blue sky, and the day is hot and churning. The clouds lay low. A bird sings a fitting solo. Trees shed their leaves in the face of a perfect horror. Here, no wind blows. Time dances excruciatingly slow. Mankind is put on a stage in its final show. And though we hold great knowledge, time shows us there is not much we know. Poisonous air so thick it smothers the queen of our skies. Methane is let out in a sigh. Sourness can be heard in her cry. We violate her over again every time we pry, driving our souls ever so close to a mighty and tragic surrender. Mother Nature speaks to us in a flushed voice, one that shouts of dark days and screams of imminent danger. Falling. Falling she is, falling indeed, falling she bleeds from wounds so deep. They have shifted the balance of time. They have lifted the boundaries of rhymes. They have doomed an entire race. Now catastrophe is the case, falling from grace into outer space, victim of a disastrous fumble. In her stumble, humanity now scrambles to be humble. But we will crumble despite our sour mumble. Falling. Choked by a cocktail of greenhouse gases, cities swim in thick soot. Acid rain will wash away the gains. We are won by climate change, torn by hurricanes, displaced by tsunamis. We are up against an army whose arsenal is far beyond our ken. It is only a matter of when. The kill will rid the plains, flood will rise up and stain, while rivers will not discriminate. We are bombarded by natural disasters, and Mother Nature is gunning for all the little bastards. Yes, she is falling. In her doom, she is all but graceful. In mankind's view, she is so damn hateful. We are fucked and at the cusp of a poignant curve. Time meanders, but this time will not swerve. Mankind is taken hostage by his unsettled nerves. Falling. Her clothes are rent, she is spent. Her mind is bent, twisted in a calamitous struggle. She has been tested by man and can no longer stand, thus she falls. Falling from time into no time, gone are the days when her fruits were the pride of her labor. Now an immaculate victim to man's gross injustice. Today her fruits are in absolute danger. Falling. Now she is dead like lead with a bullet in the head. Therefore this fall is not going to kill her. She is gone for good, a sacrificed motherhood, in a time when there is no good to heal her. She is falling in slow motion, bound to land unceremoniously. Her body will testify posthumously. Then mankind will pay indefinitely for crimes committed in harmony. This final judgment will be placed on everybody. Nations will shatter and nations will fold. Nations will fall all over this world. Why? Because she is falling. Mother Nature was bludgeoned and her body speaks of deep, cruel emotions. And all the nations that held the crass notion will be found guilty and plummet towards a wanting ocean. a perfect potion for glad madness, a sick sadness. The world will be held accountable for its bleak magic, a drowning purity in a barrel of utter corruption. She keeps racing to an end bound for catastrophic repercussions. Falling. When sea meets deity, the splash will ascend and extinguish our only sun, and on a sunless morn, mankind will weep together and reach out towards a darkened sky. Searching for warmth, man will shiver at the cold rot in the sky, a sure sword to his eyes. When there is no sun to shine the good light, we are bound to be lost in the belly of deep blackness. Yes, she is falling. She has been fingered and sheared, battered and bruised, pimped and flogged, lynched and raped and molested by apes' desperate hands of demonic creatures, impoverished from a savage and abrupt lost virginity. She falls. Falling and falling through the decades and millennia, now her blood causes hurt to my earth. Rigor mortis will ensure that as this deity hits the floor, her body will disintegrate and the misery will manifest on every shore. Now under heaven's extinguished sun, only one thing is sure: Mother Nature is falling. From a festive virgin to a reluctant whore, she falls. From perfect greenery to solid decay, she falls. From Mother Nature to a mother scorned, she falls. From the heavens to a watery grave, she falls. The fall, her fall, is really our fall. It will be greater than the fall of 10,000 Chinese walls, the celebrated Taj Mahal, the immense Jericho Wall. The fall of the Berlin Wall will be considered small when this great lady ends her fall. Her rented garments is now no more. Her emotional scars are now brand new sores. Amniotic fluid escapes her. In her nakedness, she turns over, her dead weight now shifting to the slender of her shoulders. She hits with the sound of 10,000 angry thunders, and now humanity stands still with the horrific realization: